Welcome to the Yoke City Karate Kids podcast with your host, AJ, your podcast for all things karate. Hello, and welcome to episode 5. Today I was originally going to talk with my friend Benji about WKC in Ireland last year. Unfortunately, our schedules didn't line up. So, I will be mixing it up a little bit today, but we will be having that episode coming soon. Today, I'm going to talk to you about how the regional qualifier went in Ohio. I've also realized I've never explained what WKC is. I'll also be discussing WKC in its process. And finally, I'll be discussing what I'm looking forward to and what I'm not looking forward to at Nationals. Before I jump into things, I apologize for being a couple days late. I am a kid and I have homework and other things that take priority. So now let's jump into talking about the qualifier and WKC as a whole. 2 weeks ago, I flew from Raleigh to Ohio to compete in a regional qualifier for WKC. This event was different from Georgia because it was only a WKC qualifier. There were no other divisions. I was happy to see that there were more competitors in Ohio than there were in Georgia. For those of you who have listened to episode 4, you'll know that one of my biggest complaints for tournaments is not having enough warm-up space. There was plenty of space to warm up in this facility, but some of it was AstroTurf. I was also happy that it started close to on time and ran pretty quickly and smoothly. I ended up competing in 4 divisions. My first division was hardstyle kata. My second division was classical kata. My third division was creative weapon. And my fourth division was point sparring. One of the interesting things about WKC is in sparring, you're grouped by age and weight. For someone who's on the smaller side like me, it's a good thing. In hardstyle kata, there were 7 great competitors. I can't remember exactly what I placed, but I thought it was 5th or 6th out of 7th. In hardstyle kata, my brother took 2nd place out of the 7. For classic style, I took number 4 out of 6. Jacob placed 3rd out of 6. For creative weapons, it was just me. The nice thing though is the judges went over all the rules again, and they explained what would count as a release and what wouldn't. Even though it was just me in the division, they still let me perform for them. So now my least favorite division, sparring. This one was very different for me this time. Since there were only 2 competitors, we did 2 2-minute rounds to decide who was first and second. I'm not used to going 4 minutes like that. I ended up taking 2nd place. It wasn't my best sparring match, but I continued all the way till the end. There are a lot of schools who focus mainly on point sparring, and sometimes those are the kids that you're going to face. That's one of the things that makes our dojo here in Gardner different. We may have many kids who go to tournaments, but it's not our focus. To me, there's a lot more to karate than just tournaments. So anyway, back to the qualifier. There was a big belt range in our age group. We had some green belts all the way up to black belts. There were a lot of kids doing Kankusho in our age group and the age group up. For both classical and hardstyle, I competed with MP. Both times I goofed on a move, but overall I did okay. The things I need to work on the most are my stances and slowing down a little bit. For creative weapons, I plan on doing an entire new routine for Nationals. Even though there was no one in my division, I wanted to come up with something fresh for Nationals. I talked a lot about WKC and the qualifiers. Now let's talk about what WKC is. WKC stands for the World Karate and Kickboxing Commission. WKC is made up of teams from all over the world. These countries assemble their top sport martial art competitors to compete in the WKC World Championships annually. A different country holds the championships each year. This year, the championships will be in Orlando, Florida in October. To be eligible to attend, a competitor must go through their country's qualifying process. Here in the U.S., there are 2 qualifiers you have to go through. First is the regional qualifier, which I just completed. Since I placed in top 8 at the super qualifier, I go to nationals. For the regular regional qualifiers, it's the top 4. The top 4 competitors in each division at nationals will go to Orlando, Florida to represent Team USA. At Worlds, first there will be an elimination round, then there will be a medal round. Just because you make it to Worlds, you may not make it to the medal round. Even if you don't make it to the medal round, a lot of the fun is the process in getting to Worlds. I'm lucky to be going through this with my brother and several of my friends. All 5 of us will be going to nationals. So, what am I looking forward to at nationals? For those who know me, know I'm most passionate about creative weapons. I'm really looking forward to working on my new routine and getting out there and giving it everything I've got. For hardstyle and classic style kata, I have some work to do. I do think, though, I could have a shot if I make the adjustments I need to. The one thing I'm really not looking forward to is sparring. For WKC, there's no chest protector or face shields allowed. I'm not very used to sparring without those items. Most tournaments I go to recommend and some even require these items. I don't know if I have a shot in placing in sparring, but I know I'm going to try my best. Nationals is about 2 months away, so I really need to start focusing. Thankfully, spring break is coming soon, so I'm going to be working a lot on my new bow routine in MP. So that's all I have right now. I really love to hear your feedback on these first 5 episodes. I also welcome any comments or suggestions you guys have about what you want to hear. Feel free to email me at karatekidspodcast@gmail.com, and that's Karate Kids with a Z. I want to end with an awesome announcement. I now have a Facebook page. Please visit us at the Oak City Karate Kids Facebook page for the latest updates. That's all for now. Stay tuned for more. Thank you everyone for joining me today. Don't forget to follow and subscribe on your favorite podcast app for the latest updates.